Today's top international story: former Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife Cilia Flores have been transferred to New York ahead of their first appearance in a U.S. federal court, a dramatic moment that could reshape U.S.-Latin American relations.
According to U.S. officials, Maduro and Flores were taken into American custody earlier this week and transported under heavy security to the United States. They arrived in New York over the weekend and are currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn as they await their first appearance in federal court in Manhattan.
U.S. prosecutors accuse Nicolás Maduro of narco-terrorism, conspiracy to import cocaine into the United States, and working with international drug trafficking organizations. The indictment alleges that Maduro played a central role in a long-running operation that used drug trafficking to fund and protect his political power. His wife, Cilia Flores, is accused of assisting and facilitating parts of the alleged criminal network.
Legal experts say this case is highly unusual. While U.S. courts have charged foreign leaders in the past, it is extremely rare for a former head of state to be physically brought to the United States to face trial. Prosecutors argue that Maduro does not qualify for diplomatic immunity and that the U.S. does not recognize his claim to legitimate leadership in Venezuela.
The transfer has triggered strong reactions worldwide. Some Latin American governments have criticized the move, calling it a violation of sovereignty, while others say it sends a message that powerful leaders can be held accountable for crimes that cross international borders. The United Nations is closely monitoring the situation as tensions continue to rise. Maduro and Flores are expected to appear before a federal judge where charges will be formally presented and the next steps in the case will be outlined. If convicted, Maduro could face decades in prison. We'll continue to follow this developing story. Subscribe for the latest updates and breaking news.